Alright guys, this is going to be a fun little video. Here we are in January and it's like 40 degrees out, and I decided to break this baby out for a little test ride just to keep her going. I do that in the winter. I like to run all the bikes at least, every maybe 3 to 4 weeks, take them out and do a little cruise, blow them out, keep the battery good, just get the oil moving, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. But also I just wanted to say, I got some friends and some people I talk to that say, oh, you got to have a new bike. They have ABS, they have this, fuel injection, whatever. Well, this, you can see what this is. It's a 1980 or 82, I'm honestly not sure, Kz1100. And this one's got a little bit of work done to it. It's got around 100 horsepower. It flies. I mean, you never need anything any faster than this. And I think it's cool, personally. I'm going to walk around a little bit and show you guys what I'm talking about. Let's see. I discovered KZs by my neighbor, actually, or not my neighbor, but a guy that lives on my road had one. And it sounded so cool. Every time he would go past, I would say, I gotta figure out what kind of bike that is. It has a really cool, unique sound to it. And one day I stopped him and he had a Kz1100. And so I set out looking for one. I started looking on Marketplace and stuff, of course, all the normal places you would look for one. And you'd be amazed what you can pick these things up for. I think they're one of the best kept secrets out there. I should buy a whole bunch of them before I even do this video, because you wouldn't believe what you can get these bikes for. I'm serious, guys. If you're looking for a good bike for a little bit of money, you can't go wrong with this thing. Compared to any new bike, you could take any new bike and put it up against this, and I don't know how to explain it, honestly, because I've had a lot of newer bikes, older bikes, bigger bikes, smaller bikes, whatever. This thing is just a perfect combination of power, speed, and the torque. That's the thing. It has so much torque compared to a lot of newer bikes. It's just different. And then, I don't know, people will probably say I'm wrong, that it's not good, that there's other bikes that are better. And of course, I'm not saying this is the best motorcycle ever by any stretch. It's just for the money, it's a very good motorcycle. So basically what I'm trying to say is about this bike is it's a lot less bitchy than a new bike too. I don't know how else to say it. Like a new bike, they're kind of, it's just something it's lacking. It's nice and they're fast and the stats are amazing. And if you, on paper, they're awesome. They really are. They're amazing when you look at a brochure. But when you ride it, you're just like, whatever. And this thing's just got way more style. You ride this, you feel like an actual man. You ride a new bike, you kind of feel like a boy. That's my opinion. You can destroy me in the comments if you want. I don't care. And if you even want to get started on comparing this to a Harley, honestly, you can't. I mean, just take the cost for one. This costs a fraction of what a Harley cost, and it's 1,000 times faster and 1,000 times more fun. It handles better. There's no two ways about it. I would be willing to put this bike in a race against pretty much any Harley, any stock Harley, and this is going to blow it out of the water. I kind of look at old bikes like old classic cars. If you compare a new, say, Dodge Hellcat to an old Dodge Challenger, of course the new one on paper in every way just smokes it. But you see the old one going down the road and you're just like, wow, look at that, it's cool. And the new one, you don't even notice it half the time unless you know what you're looking at. Same way with motorcycles. But the cool part about motorcycles, you can get such good deals on older bikes. Spend a little bit of money on them, fix it up. And then if you know what you're doing, you can actually, there is a market where people pay good money for older bikes. But that you kind of have to know how to tap into that. Where like, if you just hop on Marketplace or Craigslist, you can always normally find bikes like this for a reasonable price. But then on the flip side, on the internet, there's people who get big money for bikes like this. They find the people that just want a nice, completely finished, 100% restored bike, and they don't care what it costs. So that's my 2 cents on the Kawasaki Kz1100 for what it's worth. Super fun, fast, affordable motorcycle.